Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. Looking for some space. It's Lawrence. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Wildcats will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. So Penn State's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Finley. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the mark. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Hart. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. For a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
DB's backing off from the line now. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. On first down, it's play action. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Crucial third down play right here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made on the out route. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snags the quick throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Kansas State now operating in the red zone. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they grab the early lead. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Can he get there on the ground? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
High completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back, it's Finley. Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Wildcats looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. First down and 10.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Wildcats will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Handoff to the right side. Tackle, but 1st down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those 1st downs.
He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this 1st half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Caught quickly. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Last time, they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Lawrence. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Trying to extend the play. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Wildcats will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First down here for this offense. We get the second half started with a running play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That puts them on top in the second half. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Wildcats come to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive do you get on first and 10?
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down. It's a draw to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Very efficient on third down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And they get him down after the completion. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick throw, the catch is made. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. And the Wildcats' offense is on the move now.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Look at this. They flip it to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. A handoff to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Now from the pistol formation. And the tailback's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Finley. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up the second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
7th play of the drive coming up. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Lawrence. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. Wildcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back in the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.